Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to be doing a little bit of maintenance because my hair is looking really bad. And I know on my girls night out vlog, you guys saw that I retwisted like the top of my hair, but I actually didn't retwist my full head. So I'm going to be prepping my hair to retwist the whole thing. We've got a lot of maintenance to do. We got some things to do because Thanksgiving is coming up. And not saying that I have to look my best, like I'm just gonna be around my family and they don't care what I look like. I want to look my best even though I'm vlogging right now and I look a mess. Bars. I really wasn't trying to rhyme. Well, hello, look at the craziness that we have here, but I am in the middle of work and there are times where I do multitask while I'm working, especially so I can get things done. So I am gonna be doing my hair while I'm working, and I thought that we would have a little bit of a chit chat while I do that. I've been doing my hair for maybe about 2 years. I used to go get my hair done, but I stopped getting it done whenever I was falling on hard times and I just really couldn't afford to go get it done. Definitely not ashamed to admit that. I didn't have the money to continue to get my hair done, so I started doing it myself, which is a really good skill to have. So I think that self-care definitely falls into the realm of self-love. I think that if you love yourself, you will do whatever you can to take care of yourself. I've just been having such a hard time mentally, and I've also just been going through a lot. I think that the most important thing obviously is God in those situations whenever you are going through so much and it's like you can't keep your head above water. Very so often I have to pray and ask God to just quiet my mind because I am an overthinker. I do have some anxiety that I do take medicine for. I think that I have neglected myself a bunch in the process, but finally have come to the conclusion that I have to do this for myself. And I actually recently just came to that conclusion that I'm gonna have to do things for myself. I think that whenever I went on my first solo date, that's when I was just like, you know what, this was nice. I enjoyed my own company. I had fun. I've got to do this for myself more often if nobody else is gonna do it for me. I just feel like it's important to treat yourself. It's important to value yourself. It's important to treat yourself like you are literally the prize that you are. This also for sure would not be a maintenance vlog if I did not mention God, because he has really been a big part of me making it through my wilderness season and just me making it through the times of my life that were meant to break me and for me to fall apart and everything. So I've really kept my relationship with God intentional. I've continued to like be in my word. I've continued to pray, find community, and I even started serving at my church. And it's just been such an amazing journey to for my walk with Christ, and just during a time where like I am falling apart. Like it's very hard to pick up the pieces when you're falling apart. It's just like holding a bunch of laundry you're trying to bring to your couch or to your bed, and you have clothes falling out of your arms on the way to the couch. Like that's kind of how it feels for me. I love resolution. I like talking it out. That really gives me so much more relief to be able to talk things out and to be able to come to a conclusion and to resolve whatever issues I'm having. But lately it's kind of been difficult for me to talk about certain things, and it is very hard to be in a place where somebody else just isn't mentally or spiritually there. Maturity isn't just physical, it's not just emotional, it is spiritual. So whenever I am in my word, whenever I am listening to somebody talk about a specific topic, that is contributing to my spiritual health. And I never start my day without God. All throughout my day, I'm praying. All throughout my day, I am thinking about God. He's always on my mind, and therefore that's how I know that he is the center of my life. And I feel like I am even in this calm state of mind because of God. It's not even just a feeling, like it's like I know that this is the reason why I'm so calm. I know that this is the reason why I'm handling things with such grace. And I believe that your relationship with God is a huge contribution to your self-care, because like I wouldn't be where I am today without God. I wouldn't be the person I am, the woman of God I am. I wouldn't be this wise. I look in the Bible for so many answers as to what do I need to do? Like, how do I handle this? And, you know, what am I supposed to be doing? Sometimes the answer is you have to change. You have to do this. You have to do that. God is refining me So it's like he's removing people, he's removing things from my life, and he's removing things that I didn't even know was an idol or that I was treating like an idol. Okay, I've done pretty much my whole head. But I do need to do the front in the mirror because I do need to like slick down my edges and everything. So we're gonna go to the bathroom. Okay, so back on the topic of self-care, as I was stating before, God is a very, very important part of my self-care. I think that I would probably be in a mental hospital if I did not have my relationship with God, because that means that I would be handling everything that's within my own power. And I'm certainly not strong enough to handle all of my issues. Like when I say that, I mean like in a spiritual sense. We're constantly in a spiritual battle. We're constantly going against principalities and forces that we cannot see. So there are a lot of things that happen that we just aren't, we're not strong enough to handle. Also, I've had so much new growth since the last time I did my hair. It's so insane. I mean, all I drink is water pretty much. Okay, I finished one whole side. I have this left to go. Dun, 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 dun. All done. It looks so pretty, nice and neat. I usually put some hot water on my locks because they are usually like really stiff whenever I first do them. So I'm gonna put some hot water on it so that they can loosen up a bit. But yeah, this is how she looks. Nice and clean. I'm so glad I don't look like a bubble whiff anymore. Okay guys, I'm at Ulta because I have a few beauty products that I need to get. I have a huge pimple right here. Like, I don't know what happened, and it's like, and it's hard too. Like, I don't know what's going on. I need to get some stuff because I haven't really done my skincare routine in forever. It's been such a long time since I've done it, and I just haven't done it because I just haven't been feeling myself. I've been a little distracted with things that are going on in my life, and I've neglected my skin. So I need to replenish my skin regimen, all of my oils and stuff like that. So we are going to go into Ulta so that I can do that. And also I need to get a pimple patch for this because I just can't with this. Okay, so I got almost everything I needed. I didn't get the pimple patches because the ones that I was looking for, they don't even sell them in stores anymore. And I have to order them online, which is so inconvenient because I need it like right now, obviously. But I'm still gonna proceed with my skincare regimen and see if that helps. Okay, welcome to my bathroom. I did order those pimple patches that I told you guys about that were not at Ulta anymore. I don't understand why they keep on taking things out of their store and then putting it only online. Like, that's crap. Right now I'm just taking off some mascara that I still had on my eyelashes. I usually use like a water resistance mascara, so sometimes it is hard to get off. So I clean my face at night, and then in the morning I will just go back over it and see like there still was some mascara on my lashes. Get the face prepped. Okay, so after cleansing, I'm gonna use hyaluronic acid, and this helps to keep my face hydrated and not looking so dry. And I like to mix the hyaluronic acid with the niacinamide. See, my face is already starting to look a lot more hydrated just by putting those two ingredients on, but we're gonna go a step further. I'm gonna continue to stack all of my oils that I like to put on my face because already my skin is loving this. I use caffeine to put under my eyes, like on my bags, and this helps to minimize my bags under my eyes and to reduce dark circles. But also, if you just get enough sleep and drink enough water, that can do that for you as well. But because we are getting older, I like to do a little bit more of preventative care in order to make sure that I keep my skin bouncy and flawless. And this really has made a difference. I don't have nearly as dark circles as I used to have anymore. I can't speak for the bags because I mean the bags are always there, but they're not as puffy. And the last thing I'm going to use is resveratrol. This is an antioxidant for my skin, and you usually use this after all of your water-based serums because there's like a gritty feeling, like a grittiness that happens when you don't use it in the correct order. So sometimes when it is a little bit gritty, I do like put like a little bit of water like on the tips of my fingers, like just a few drops, just so that it can apply smoothly onto my skin. The grittiness that I'm talking about, like it can feel like you have like some like debris that's like in the oils, like you kind of dilute it a little bit. You can smoothly press it into your skin. The last step I'm gonna do is moisturizer. I like to top it off with moisturizer and really seal and lock in all of those oils that I put on my face. I don't put a lot of moisturizer on because this moisturizer in particular, like this is the cream. I used to use the lotion and the lotion was a little bit more liquidy. The cream is thick, so you really don't need as much. A little bit really goes a long way. Rub it in, and as Wendy Williams says, don't forget your neck. You gotta moisturize the neck because when you get older, the neck is gonna be a dead giveaway of your age. So let's moisturize the neck, shall we? And so that's pretty much it. I feel like I just aged backwards after doing all of that. Like it just, my skin is brought to life. It doesn't look as dry anymore. Even this pimple, I feel like that it is minimizing a little bit just with everything that I've already done. It was inflamed before I started the skincare and it was a little tender, but now it feels so much better. So I am trying to get a head start on painting my toes because I do have a date night that's coming up and I am pretty known for not being prepared in the toe area when it comes to going out. So I actually wanted to get a head start and go ahead and paint my toes. I also found these red press-ons. They're super cute, but I don't know if I'm gonna go ahead and put these on now or if I'm just gonna wait for date night. I guess we'll see by the time that I'm done doing my toes, and then I'll just probably decide after that. So it's so insane that 2025 is about to be over, and oh my gosh, I'm so grateful that this year is almost over because this has literally been like the worst year of my life. I haven't had many good moments this year, and my 2026 rebrand is gonna be insane. Like it's gonna be amazing. I believe that I am going to be transformed into a totally different person because I am that determined to not repeat this year or even last year, because let's be honest, like 2024 wasn't that great either. I have just had a lot of trauma this year that has just really left me like the mental state that I'm in. It's like a survival mode. Like I've just been in survival mode for the past couple years and it really has been extremely hard on me. It's been exhausting. It's been overwhelming. I literally just want to thrive. That's really all I want. I don't think that that's too much to ask. I'm just looking forward to 2026 like I was looking forward to 2025, but you know, the vibe for 2025 was definitely set and it didn't start off good at all. I had hope, and usually when I have hope, that's usually when I'm let down. And I'm not saying that I'm not ever gonna have hope, but what I am saying is that I want to have hope in other areas. Like I want to place my hope in different things rather than what I was placing it in 2025. I mean, I've been on my healing journey for a while now. I'm not fully healed, but I am the most healed that I've ever been in my life.